Samantha Kellner reporting. Of course, that trial is ongoing. Let's take you to South Korea, where, breaking news in just the last few minutes, the former president of the country, Yoon Suk Yeol, has been found guilty of leading an insurrection during an attempt to place the country under martial law. Now, that means that he's now been handed a life sentence. We're looking live here at the Seoul Central District Court. Prosecutors had been calling for the death penalty for that attempt at a coup back in December of 2024. Well, Yoon's attempts to impose military rule lasted just a few hours, but of course sent shockwaves through the country and through the region. He's been already sentenced to 5 years on separate charges, including abuse of power, falsifying documents, and obstructing justice during that martial law bid. He has, of course, his supporters, and there have been protests both for and against him across Seoul, as we can see here. Unfortunately, my Korean is not strong enough to tell you whether or not they are pro or anti Yoon Suk Yeol protesters, but at the time of the coup, South Koreans took to the streets in huge numbers, both for him and to try and put the coup down eventually. Now, earlier, protesters were outside of court. Hundreds of police officers gathered around the protests that were there. So that news in just the last few minutes. President Yoon Suk Yeol has been found guilty of those insurrection charges and sentenced to life in prison.